So why do we do the O song? What's that all about?
Get us pumped.
That's right. That's part of it. That's right. Part of it also is that I don't want you to do the O song in your life. I don't want you to go through life going like this. Well, you know, can you do this for me? Sure, I'll do that. Can you do this for me? Sure, I'll do that. Can you do this? Can you do that? Because what happens is we start to lose ourselves in the process. We start to lose our direction in life, right? And as you get older, you'll discover that to be true. The older you get, the more complications that come into your life, the more difficult it's going to be to make choices. And even now, at the age you're at now, you're faced with choices, right? Different kinds of peer pressure, different kinds of things going on. You have to make choices with your life that are going to help you get where you want to go. But guess what? If you don't know where you want to go, you're going to get there. For sure. But it's probably not going to be the place you want to go. Okay? So what I'm doing here today is helping you get where you want to go. Helping you figure out where you want to go, who you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to contribute to the world. Okay? The first thing we're going to talk about, before we get to goals, goals are essentially a solution to a problem. The dream gives you direction. But even before the dream, we have things called gifts. Everyone has them. We're given them for a very specific reason, I believe, and that is to make the world a better place. It is our contribution to the world, is our opportunity to empower others, to solve problems like poverty, disease, okay, violence, all the things we see in our world today that we think are wrong. This is our opportunity, and we can't wait anymore. There's no more waiting. Folks, it's about we. It's not about me anymore. And the sooner that we make that choice and we start using our gifts, the better off the world is going to be. So I'll tell you why. Because a gift is three things. It's something that makes you, it's something you're very good at, okay? It could be a skill. It could be something that you maybe, like you're a good listener. Like for me, it happens to be music. But for some other people, it could be they're a good listener, or they have a good heart, or they're compassionate, okay? Could be you're good at medicine, or you're good at chemistry, or whatever it is, okay? It has to be something that you really enjoy. That when, like with me today, being here, there is no place on planet Earth I would rather be than right here with all of you. Because I care about each and every one of you. Because I want the best for you in your life. And because I love what I do. Okay? So you have to love it with all your heart. The next thing is it's going to benefit other people. Okay? So it's something you're good at, something that makes you happy, and something that makes other people happy. Now this is key. If it doesn't make other people happy, then it's not a gift. Okay? And if it makes other people happy, guess what? Therein lies the seed for a business. Therein lies the seed for something you could do greater with your life. That you could start a charity or a foundation, or you could create a whole business around. It could become, for instance, doctors. Okay? If you want to be a doctor, it's a great profession, but do it because you love it. So I think it's important that we're aware of what it is we are good at that makes other people happy and makes us very, very happy. Okay? So see, these are the road signs in life. When we're going down the road, we'll see the road signs. They'll say, hey, take an exit here. You're good at this. And you take an exit and you go and explore it. And if it's something that you're good at, something that you really enjoy, something that other people benefit from, then you're on to something. I had some people tell me, you know, I really like listening to people's problems. And I said, do you really like listening to people's problems? Or is it something that you're just good at? I said, well, I guess I'm good at it, and they benefit from it, but I don't really know that I like it that much. You said, well, then it's not a gift. It's got to meet those three criteria. Okay? Okay? This is the thing about a gift. It's okay to brag to yourself about yourself. I'm not saying go out in the world and go, hey, you know, I'm really good at this. Hey, look at me. How yeah. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying brag to yourself about yourself. It's okay. It's okay to feel like you're good at something. Yeah? Okay? And so you feel like You're good at it. It makes other people happy when they listen to your music, and it makes you happy when you're doing it. Good job. Okay, now, the next thing is a dream. A dream is something that gives us direction. It pulls us from our gut. It moves us forward. It's in harmony with our values, okay? It's something that gets us really excited just thinking about it. Okay, my dream is to inspire people everywhere through music and instruction to use their gifts, to live their dreams, and positively transform the world. I say it to myself every night before I go to sleep. I say it to myself every morning when I wake up. It's what guides me. It's what drives me. It gets me through thick and thin. It gets me through the hard times. It helps the good times be even better. Okay? Now, this is the deal. Goals in of themselves are very, very good. But without a dream, you're not likely to achieve many of your goals. Because your dream is going to direct where your goals are taking you. Your goals are a solution to the problem. How do I get to that dream? Okay? Now, you can have several dreams, too. Okay? So take a minute now, and I want you to write down, just as best you can. This is going through the quick and dirty. I usually spend about a couple of hours actually doing seminars with students and with adults to go through this process. But take a moment and just write down just a dream that you have, something that you'd really like to accomplish, you'd really like to live, you'd really like to be a part of your life. Keep in mind, a dream is not something where, oh, I have $1 million in my bank account, fancy cars in my garage, hanging out on my couch, just being like this. It's fabulous. I love it. It's a great life. That's not it, because your gifts are the action in your dream. When you are living your dream, you will be in motion, folks. In motion. Okay? It's not going to be just a free-for-all. Hey, let's hang out, man. Let's just play the games and have fun. No, it's really about action. Okay? So think about it. What is something you dream of doing with your life? I love it. Fabulous. Now, does that make you excited? Does that make you just go, yeah? Yeah? Okay. I was working with someone the other day, and I said, does that make you go, yeah? And they said, well, I think so, but I don't really get emotional like that. And I said, well, all right, that's okay. You could just get excited in your own way. But the idea is it gets you moving. Because I'll tell you what, folks, as you get older, you're going to go through some hard times. Okay? And whenever you have this dream, this is the key to making good decisions in life. Okay? If you want to be a journalist, then you know that you can't go blow your brains out with drugs, right? You know that if you do that, you're going to end up not being able to go to college, not being able to go through the steps you got to go through to get to that dream. Okay? So it's really important if you have a dream, especially at your age, start developing the dreams. Because then when the peer pressure comes in, then when the difficulties at home hit in, then when the difficulties in school hit in with you, then you're going to know, you know what, regardless of what's going on in my life, I still know where I want to go. And if you want to go with me there, great. If you don't, great. But that's where I'm going. And I'll tell you what, folks, the people that are in your life who really love you and support you will love and support you in that. The ones who do not will fall away. It is a natural thing. The stronger you are, the more courageous you become, the more determined you become, the more persistent you become, the easier it will be for you to resist all those other things. Does that make sense? Okay? You want to make sure that your dream is, and the thing is, we don't have time to go into it, but the more specificity, the more specific you can be with your dream, the better. Okay? So you put more language into it. The more words you can put into it that charge it with emotion, that get you excited. For instance, to inspire people everywhere through music and instruction, to use their gifts, to live their dreams, and positively transform. Every one of the words I chose for my dream it's very specific. I knew exactly what I wanted to write in there, and it took me a while to get the right thing. But try this. Write your dream every day for 30 days. Write it every day for 30 days. I would rather go a day without eating than go a day without writing my dreams and my goals. Period. Because whenever I feel like I'm a little off course, boom, I write them out, and there it is. Actually, I'll show you. I write them out, and I carry them around with me. I sometimes write them on my iPad. But I find it's a more cathartic experience to write them in hand. So here they are. I've got 9 of them. And they all feed into my dream. Okay? So I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly what I'm doing. And you can have all different kinds of goals. You can have family goals. You can have health and fitness goals. All of those can tie into your dream. Because like American Idol, I tell some younger students I work with, you see American Idol, you see what they're going, ah, yeah, yeah. Everybody goes, yeah, oh, you're so fabulous. And I'll tell you what, they didn't get there by themselves. It took dozens, if not hundreds of people helping them to get there, right? So it's all about relationships. It's all about working together.